is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another build breakdown video. Today we have this beautiful FC RX7, but it's not just a regular FC RX7. I'm here with my good friend John, who I literally just met today at the Cars and Coffee over at Peekskill. And John, can you tell us what's been done to this RX7?
Ooh, well, a lot's been done. I've had this car for 12 years. It has an LS swap. It's a 5.7 block, fully built. It has a T56 6-speed, and it also has a Ford 8.8 rear end in it.
Oh my God. Dude, this thing, from the sound of it and then from the little car ride that I did get, it sounds insane and it feels even better. Oh my God. All right, let's start off with the exterior. Well, actually, no. First, let's start off with you. Right. John, tell us how old you are, what do you do for a living, and how long you've had this car for?
I am 32 years old. I'm a local 94 operating engineer. I essentially run a Midtown high-rise. What was that next question?
How long have you had this car for?
I've owned the car for 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah, it was a GM tech at the time when I bought it. That's actually why I went with the LS. I was able to get a lot of parts for the swap and to refresh the motor back when I worked for GM.
Wow. God damn. I can only imagine. How much did you get the motor for, if you don't mind saying?
Back then, they were a lot cheaper than they are now. It wasn't as common. It was about $1,200.
No way.
Yeah, $1,200.
What kind of LS is it?
The block is a LS6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. For $1,200?
$1,200.
Yeah. Dude, that's a steal. Literally nowadays, I think that goes for like, what, double maybe? I'll put
easily.
Yeah, I'll put a picture of the price when I find it. I'll Google it and double check. But like, damn, that is crazy. And all right, let's start off with the exterior. What do you have done so far? I see the wheels are definitely not stock.
Yeah, so a lot's been done in the exterior. It's mainly Shine Auto parts. So the car is originally a S4, which is the pre-facelift. So it has a full S5 front and rear end conversion as well as all the molding. In the front, I have a S5 half bumper. A Shine Auto half bumper, along with the Shine Auto 20 millimeter over fenders, the Shine Auto side skirts, Shine Auto rear quarter panels. The back also have the Shine Auto diffuser. So it's full out Shine Auto parts.
Damn. And you're not the first one to run it. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the homie that I did the 180SX build breakdown video with, he has Shine Auto body parts on it too.
Yeah, they're honestly, they fit very well. A lot of fiberglass parts require a lot of work, but Shine Auto, it's OEM-ish quality.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, really good.
That's sick. See, that's what I like parts that you don't need to really like do too much body work to make them fit. Sadly, on the RSX that I got, the bumper, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's like Duraflex.
Duraflex.
Yep, that one. And they're known for having the worst kind of fitment.
Yeah, all these parts, as you see them, just kind of bolted right up. And they maintain like OEM body lines, which was important for me. They make a lot of crazy JDM looking kits for this, but I wanted like a OEM plus kind of look with it.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Like, it keeps the body lines and it looks perfect, honestly.
Thank you.
Love them. And then these wheels,
these are Advin SA3R V2s.
Gotcha.
They are 17 by 10 in the rear and 17 by 9 in the front.
Wow. Yeah, so these are pretty big tires.
Yeah, this is kind of the street setup for the track. I use a different wheel tire combo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? What wheels do you use for the track?
I have our PF1s with 275 R888Rs.
Damn.
Yeah, I need all the traction I could get.
No, I believe it, especially for like a rear-wheel drive car that has insane amount of torque. Like, how much power are you putting down again?
Just about 500.
God damn, 500 horsepower and then like 400 foot-pounds?
470-ish foot-pounds of torque.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a high compression build. Mm-hmm. So rods, pistons, has PRC heads.
Wow.
I should pop them
actually,
so you can run through it.
Let's look at the engine and talk about that.
Yeah, so kind of what I was saying before, it's 5.7 aluminum block, has rods, pistons, has PRC heads, long tube headers. It has a 92 millimeter fast intake manifold, 92 millimeter Nick Williams throttle body. I used the OEM Corvette over the radiator intake setup on it.
Oh, so that's why they have it like that.
Yeah. This was really my best option. Like the other option, some other guys kind of 90 and put it down tucked under, but there's a lot of heat with it being behind the radiator. So this is nice in front, and you get the air right from the opening under the bumper.
Wow, that's actually perfect, especially for like the RX-7. Like it actually like flows perfectly.
Yep.
Damn.
So down in the front, you could see that's the oil cooler. I had to do that my very, very first track event. I spun a bearing due to oil starvation.
No way.
So since then, that's when I did the build of the internals.
Gotcha.
And I did an oil cooler as well as an AccuSump, which is a pressurized oil vessel. So if the engine ever loses oil pressure, that injects oil pressure right into the engine.
So it'll save it essentially if it's running out of oil.
Like if the oil pan is dry, I could still turn another lap and it'll maintain oil pressure.
Damn, that's actually a lifesaver then.
Yeah, it has 3 quarts on reserve.
Dude, that's actually awesome. So in total, how much oil does this thing take?
It takes about 11.5 quarts. Between the oil cooler, the AccuSump, the lines running front to back, it takes a lot of oil.
Wow, that's awesome. Are these like factory headers as well, or are these aftermarket?
No, these are long tube. I believe they're 1 3/4 tubing.
Damn.
From Jags that run. Yeah.
And what kind of exhaust system are you running?
It's a dual 3-inch. It's an X pipe to dual 3-inch. It has a MagnaFlow mufflers in the back.
Oh wow. Yeah. And how about the interior? What do you got set up over here?
Interior, I have 2 Sparco seats, Takata harnesses. I have a little half cage, roll cage really, mainly because they do a broomstick check at the track, so that's really for my own safety. Other than that, I have a personal steering wheel. I have a factory gauge cluster, which took a lot to make work. All of the Mazda sensors are actually plumbed into the LS to make like the cooling temperature work.
Yeah.
Oil pressure. Well, actually, it doesn't have oil pressure. So, yeah, actually, wait, does it? It does have oil pressure. I wasn't lying.
Awesome.
Oil pressure and cooling temperature sensor from the Mazda are plumbed into the LS to make those work. I also had to convert the speedo. It uses. Actually, I had to calibrate the speedo, but it actually has a Integra tack in there.
Really?
I retrofitted an Integra tack with the Mazda face just so I could have an electronic speedometer, being that the LS transmission outputs a speed signal, a digital speed signal.
Yeah.
The factory Mazda was cable driven.
Oh, wow.
So I used some Honda parts in there too to make it work.
Hell yeah. So this thing's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
American,
a little bit of everything.
Mazda, Honda, damn. This thing's
Ford
crazy.
in there.
This Ford?
Yeah, the Ford rear end.
Oh yeah. What is it? What kind of diff?
It's actually, the diff itself is out of a Ford Explorer.
Yeah.
It's a 373 LSD.
Yeah.
I used a Ronin Speedworks diff mount kit, and I also used the Ford half shafts with a Turbo 2 spline combined to the half shafts so that they would work into my factory hubs.
Damn, that's crazy. And it took you how long to like build this?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, it's a tough to answer. From when I bought it, it probably took me 2 to 3 years to have it roadworthy, and then another 1 or 2 years to work out all the kinks. But it's pretty much been as is for 6 years with minor adjustments aesthetically, but drivetrain wise, it really hasn't been touched for the last 6 years.
Wow,
just doesn't skip a beat.
That's crazy. And obviously you went for like the LS just because it's more reliable, and also you kind of like had a deal working there as well?
Yeah, so when I bought the car, the rotary was actually locked up. So at the time, like I said, LSs were fairly cheap. Not a lot of people were doing it.
Yeah.
YouTube wasn't what it is now. So there's like LS Swap the World wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
So like I said, I was able to get that very cheap. My alternative was to get a Turbo 2, which at the time were around $2,200. But I had to rebuild them, you know, so it was like a $2,200 motor that I had no idea and could have probably been locked up as well.
Yeah.
So at the time, it was cheaper to go LS. So
gotcha. It just makes more sense.
Yep. definitely.
Wow. And honestly, it sounds amazing too.
Yeah, thank you. I definitely still enjoy my rotaries, and I do plan on building one in the future.
Hell yeah. I'd love to see like another version with a rotary in it. Like, I know that thing would be amazing.
Well, I'm gonna have to continue the theme, and it probably won't be a rotary car that the rotor goes in, because I won't be able to have to do the yin and yang setup.
See, now you guys need to stay tuned for that one, because that would be amazing, having the black LS and a white rotary, whatever car is going to be.
No, imagine.
Corvette? Bro, C6, rotary swap it? You're about to become like Rob Dom.
Yeah, right?
Oh, dude. I still can't get over like just how well it fits in here too.
Yeah, the engine, I used the Granny Speed Shop mounting kit. The engine went in really easy. The transmission definitely took a lot of hammering of the transmission tunnel to get to fit. Other than that, as you can see, there's a ton of room. A lot of people supercharge and turbo them just because you have so much room to play with.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep it naturally aspirated. For what I use it's 500 horsepower is plenty. It's more than enough. And
that's awesome, dude. So do you have any future plans to like upgrade this car, or for the most part, you're keeping it the way it is?
I'm kind of keeping it the way it is, as long as it doesn't give me any trouble. Like, if anything breaks, I'll upgrade it. I do have Pandem. I actually just ordered a Pandem wing for it, so that's going to be going on within the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Is it going to be like the duckbill wing, or like the full like...
It's actually, they just released the Pandem V2 wing for this. So I don't really think anyone stateside has it yet, except one guy that was at SEMA with it. It's a brand new wing.
That's sick.
So I'll have that out soon.
I'm definitely gonna have to like search it up. I want to see what kind of wing that is.
Yeah, it's nice. I enjoy it.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, if anything, let me pack up my stuff and then we'll go for a little ride.
Yeah.
There's a couple back roads over there, and then we'll go over to the park, just to park up over there and chill and show it off a little bit more.
Sounds good.
Awesome, let's do it. That's awesome. It sounds so good. This thing just feels crazy. Like, I think I'm ready for it, and then as soon as I like just get to the high RPMs, nope, not ready.
Yeah, I mean, I originally came from the Honda world, so that high RPM is where it's at.
Yeah, literally. Like, that's the best part about like the Honda is like VTEC, the high RPMs, all that kind of stuff. You said you used to have an RSX before this as well, right?
Yeah, my first car was actually an RSX.
Oh wow, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was probably like 2009, 2008 or so.
Oh, so the RSX was still like fairly new at that time.
Yeah, they were still fairly new. I was on Club RSX, which was an old forum.
Yeah.
You know, we had a group of guys that like we used to hang out in Queens and Long Island. 30 guys we would go on cruises out to Jones Beach.
Yeah. I remember I still go on that forum every now and then just to like look for things I might need.
Yeah, that forum is gold.
Oh yeah, that's like straight up like everything you would need back there.
Yeah, man.
This thing feels fucking dialed in. I love it.
Yeah, there's not a bolt that hasn't been turned, so the suspension setup has been exactly for what I want it for.
That's
It just
awesome.
grabs and goes.
Hell yeah, dude.
The nice thing about LSs is with the torque, you very rarely have to downshift. Like, I just give it hard to like half throttle and it'll just turn out beautifully.
Wow. So you could like leave it in third gear or something and you'll instantly still have that power.
Yeah, like this whole cruise, I've really been like at 5 to 15% throttle.
Wow.
Like it kind of whips out if I give it anything more, to be honest.
Jeez. That was fucking nice. Hopefully I caught up. Literally only miles per gallon on this thing.
Misshifted and all that.
Oh, that still felt fucking crazy though. As soon as I heard the first rep, immediately start recording. Again, in Mexico. Perfectly legal.
Edit out all those misshifts.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna go beep, 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 beep. I am now.
You're gonna have to redo all that.
Oh my god. Just hearing that V8 scream right behind you in a convertible is like, it's a whole nother world.
Yeah, I remember when I first built the car, it was a goal to be able to do burnouts and pull tire chunks out of my hair.
Oh, really?
From the drop top. That's what I used to tell myself.
That's awesome. Oh God. See, I always like got the hype from V8s, but I never got to experience what it actually is, and now I understand why people love it.
I have
and it's right here on the left, actually.
Yeah, I'm with you. What are you doing?
What the fuck? Fucking Toyota drivers.
Yeah, the V8 torque is like no other. I still love my imports, you know, and I still build imports, but
perfect. And then you could just park up right here next to that tree.
Next to where?
Right here. Yeah, that first spot. If you want to.
Reverse?
Right there.
Reversing? Or?
Yeah, reversing. God damn, that's awesome. I'm a little shaken. I did not expect it to be that fucking rowdy, but at the same time, I don't know what else you would expect from a fucking LS swapped RX-7.
Yeah, it's definitely a handful. Every time I take it out, I feel like I have to relearn the car.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't drive it as much as I should. So every track event, I relearn the car.
Yeah.
And it just keeps you on your toes at all times.
Dude, I believe it. It's like if you don't drive it for a while, it's like a whole brand new car again, essentially. But if you drive it all the time, it gets like a little, not boring, but like you get used to it to where it's like nothing special.
Yeah, this always gets the heart pumping. It's always a thrill.
Oh, definitely, bro. My adrenaline is through the roof right now because, God. Like I said, yeah, I've never got to experience a V8 like that. And that is definitely like one for the books.
Yeah, torque is where it's at, man.
Yeah.
Torque is where it's at, and it's like I was saying before, just naturally aspirated horsepower and torque. There's no turbo or overheating issues. It's just simple to the point.
Yeah.
You know, much like the K series now. You know, the K series could definitely hold their own.
Hell yeah. No, that's why like everyone's like K swap the world, LS swap the world, because like naturally aspirated cars that can like put down torque or put down like a good horsepower and maintain it through like high RPMs, king.
Yep.
Oh, dude. I love it. And then this is like the beautiful little spot that we ended up going to. I've actually never been to this park before.
It's a nice spot.
It is. Literally, I just like Googled it. I was like, this one has a water fountain in the center. They don't have it on right now, but like when they do, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, this thing is a ripper. And those tires are grippy too. From like what I could feel, like they hold it.
That's why it was having, I don't know if in that first 1 second, it was having wheel hop because it was trying to get traction because they are grippy. But if, you know, I did a burnout and warmed them up a bit, it would definitely grip a lot better.
No, I believe it. Like I felt the little hop and I know that feeling because whenever I did it in my car, like when the tires were still like somewhat new, wheel hop. Instantly, if I dumped the clutch, just forget it. But then after like I warmed them up a little bit and like got a little bit rubber burnt up, I did burnouts whenever and it was actually a lot of fun. Dude, hell yeah. This is actually amazing. Thank you again for letting me do this and record.
Man, it's been a great time.
Show everyone your beautiful machine.
I appreciate it.
And hopefully, who knows, in the next one we'll do your E30.
Hell yeah.
And show that off as well, because that thing is clean. I'll put a photo right here. Magnifique. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we're just gonna take a chill from here, and I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you again, guys, for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, put on the oh God, here it goes again. Put on the bell so you can stay notified. I always get that one mixed up. But yeah, stay tuned for like the next couple of videos I got coming up. I got some more videos on the RSX that I'm working on, upgrading suspension, putting on new wheels, all that kind of stuff. And just more cinematics from shows that I go to and shit like that. So stay tuned. And again, thank you guys for all the love and support.